Good evening, everybody. This is episode 11 of our Let's Play in Space Engineers Survival, version 1.190. We are back in our survival world here. We got a couple things on the list for today. The main one is we're going to turn that battery into something useful. In order to do that, though, we are going to need a connector somewhere facing upward. Could always just put one here. It's not exactly pretty, but it'll do. It'll do. Let's get rid of that. Excuse me. Hopefully we're not going to have another coughing fit today. Alright, so this is going to be a bunch of resources. The first of which I do not have. There we go. Alright, so now we need 128 more of those. Construction components. There's a wolf. Yeah, you just run away, that's fine. Do your thing. 12 small steel tubes, 8 motors. Computers, and that is it. Alright, so we got ourselves a connector there. And I'm gonna need some more steel plates than I made. Because we are adding stuff to this. Alright, so first of all, we need a connector on there. We need atmospheric thrusters. We need the one connector, so we're done with that. If I can find them in this list of things. There they are. We're also going to need a remote control block. We are going to need an antenna, an ore detector, and a gyroscope, which is there. I think that's it. We'll start with that. If we need something else past that, we can always go back. Alright. So, now I did build this in my creative world just to test it and see how it was going to work, and it seemed to work pretty well. So this isn't going to be exactly a suspense-filled episode for me anyway. As far as, will it work? Will it not work? I don't know. I do know. It will work. As long as I build it correctly. Alright, so that is atmospheric thrusters in every direction except pointing us downward, and that is not lined up correctly. It needs to be here. Oh, I need cameras. That's something else I forgot. Otherwise, how will we know where we're going? Oh, lag. I love you. Alright. One. Then we need stuff and things. We need a remote control on here. Ooh. Aim, maybe. Wow, holy wolves. Some power cells? Jesus. You done? Some motors. Some more motors. We're gonna need to make ourselves some ammo here pretty soon. Some more motors. Luckily, we have buttloads of magnesium. Alright. I was in the middle of placing a remote control block. And I need interior plates to build a remote control block. How many interior plates am I going to need? We'll go ahead and finish this and the rest of these parts because we're going to be flying around and we could always crash into something, so I am going to go ahead and make 10. We needed motors. Take that steel plate back out. Yes, I just spent a whole bunch of time saving one steel plate. You guys know you love me. We will refill this while we're standing here. We will put this away. Interior plate. Yeah, we have loads of those too. Oh well. They'll get used. If they don't get used, they can be recycled. Wow, another one? Jeez. Steel plates. Super. Alright. Remote control block. And then this antenna will go here. And then we'll attach the ore detector once we get this thing flipped upright. And then the gyroscope will go here. Ta-da! So we've got thrust going in every direction except pointing down. We've got gravity to bring us down. We've got a battery. We've got a connector. The landing gear we're going to saw off in a minute. We've got an antenna, gyroscope, remote control block, and we will also attach some cameras once we get it turned upright. But first, we have some welding to do. Pull that out, pull those out. Don't need that. Pull these out, these out. And don't think we need that. That out, that out. Just see where that gets us. More steel plates and computers. What was I looking at with 10? That must have been the large grid. Definitely need some computers. Looks like we're good on construction components anyway. Alright, so steel plates. A bunch. And we're good on the cargo components. We're good on the interior plates. We're good on those things, the small steel tubes. We do need more motors, I know. So the motors go in the engines. There will be a lot of those. Go ahead and make 100 of these. If we don't use them, we can always disassemble them, and I'm pretty sure that we will eventually use them. I know we need at least one steel tube for the gyroscope. And we also need some steel tubes for the engines. I need computers. And more motors. There's our connector. Oh, and metal grids. Almost forgot about the metal grids. Now we used all the computers that we had. Alright, so metal grids and more computers. Looks like 4 more computers. 5 more computers. One more computer. Did I need other stuff? Oh, motors. That might be enough.
Meteor storm inbound.
Upgrade. Don't think that's gonna hit. Nah, it's too high. It's not gonna hit anything. Alright, so that's 36 plus 8 is 44 more motors. Go ahead and weld up these blocks. Super important, don't you know? What'd I say? 44 more motors. And we've got 17 here, so 727. does it take to build a camera? 2 steel plates and 3 computers. So we need 4 steel plates and 6 computers, because I would do 2 of them. We already have some steel plates in here, if I remember right. Yes, we do. And 6 computers. And let's take for an ore detector. Stuff. 3 steel plates, which we have. 2 construction components we have. Motor computer detector component. Alright, do we have all the things that we need on here? Yes, we do. Okay. So, Shift K to access our remote grids. Why are we not able to access this one? Because the antenna is not on. Yes, it is. Oh, it's on here. What? Why can I not control this? I did weld it up, didn't I? Yes. What's the issue, dear? Are you really not going to let me use this battery? I think it might not let me use this battery. Huh. Really? Why can I not? No. That might be because I wasn't broadcasting, but I'm broadcasting. Ah, that might be it. Connect to the grid. Wrong ownership setting. Wrong ownership setting. Do you want to fight me? Oh, this is frustrating. If anybody has any idea why this isn't working, I would be more than happy to hear about it in the comments. Because I'm a little bit stuck. I'm showing all the blocks. They all belong to me. Well, that's too bad. I was really hoping to reuse that battery. I guess it's not that important. I don't need to use the battery. So we wasted a bunch of time putting all this together, and I just got to take it all apart now. I'm still going to rebuild it the same way, because honestly, this is the easiest way to build this sort of design, is with the nose facing down like that. I mean, I guess I could do it a little bit differently. Where's landing gear? Landing gear, landing gear, landing gear. I'm sure it's right in front of me. No, it wasn't. It was all the way down here. Then, no, wait, large batteries. Let's build it like that and attach the connector afterwards. Alright, so 4 steel plates, no, 24 steel plates. Am I carrying any steel plates? I need more. That's annoying. That was been sitting there for, you know, however many days now because I was planning on trying to use it. But if I can't remote access the grid, then I can't use it. 5 construction components, 2 computers, and 20 power cells.
Energy low.
No, of course it is. Yeah, I'm pretty disappointed about that. So there's our downward facing thrusters. Forward. Backward. That side. That side. I don't think I have any, yeah, I don't have remote control blocks on me. Or interior plates, rather. I'm actually going to make another one of these. I'm almost out of time here, so we're spending all of our time doing this, and I really wanted to do something else today. But I'm going to go ahead and make another one of these just because I think I can use this connector in this ship to connect to this and steal all the battery power. So that's what I'm going to do. And I need motors. I think that's all I need still. And computers. Oh, I've got computers. I need motors. Alright. Can we access this one at least? Why are you doing this to me? I don't even have a control panel I can access. So I'm running a little bit long here. Apologize for that. I am really, really trying to get this thing working because it's annoying me now. Now it's personal. Antenna. Why is it not letting me control these? This is not cool. Alright, well I guess I have to figure out why I have a problem here. And hopefully I'll figure it out. And I will get back to you all next week. Or tomorrow, not next week. I'm not doing these weekly, I'm doing them daily. But yeah, I'll try to figure this out. And yeah, I don't know what the problem is here. I'm irritated. Thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe to see if I can figure it out. Likes, comments, tell me what I'm doing wrong. I had this working in my creative world without any problems, so I don't know why it's giving me grief now. But thanks for watching. Bye. Alright, so I am actually going to run this episode a little bit long. I figured out what the problem was. I mean, I didn't really figure out what the problem was. I fixed the problem. All I did was reload the game. I actually reloaded a slightly earlier save before I built the whole, second ship. So I'm using the original Respawn Pod's battery. I've got the original Respawn Pod bookmark that's going to follow this thing around, which is kind of nice. And I went ahead and attached the ore detector to the back. I went ahead and attached a camera here to the bottom and a camera here to the front. And so this is now completely controllable through the remote access menu. You press Shift K and we access it through the starter base because it's docked to it now. So I flew it up here and docked it on. So if I pick up the remote control here, I can control it. This button actually works now. I don't have any idea what the problem was before, but there was a problem before. So I went ahead and set up the hotbar. Item 1 here is to switch the batteries off of recharge mode. 6 is our front camera. 7 is our docking camera. So we will be flying around in 6. 4 turns on our thrusters. 5 turns on our gyro. 3 turns the power off to our connector, and up we go. And I actually want to go to the ore detector and turn the range up. Go to the antenna. Oh, it's on here. Oh, probe antenna. That's why, because I renamed it. Turn the range up on that. We should be good. All right. So now if I fly down here, we'll see our magnesium. And then further back will be our silicon and our nickel that we know is here. Uh-oh. Lost a signal. Yeah, when I was flying this around in my creative world, I was flying it around the base antenna, doing all the heavy lifting for me in terms of range. So you've got a range on your antenna here. You've also got a range on your suit, and the range on your suit is nowhere near as good as the range on your small grids and on your large grids. So I think what we'll do is we will build a proper antenna. Actually, you know what I could do? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn the range up on the rover antenna so we can use the rover antenna to bounce it off of. I think that'll work. Especially while it's connected to the base there. Alright, let's try this now. Should have a 50-kilometer range now. Yeah, there's our nickel. There's our silicon. Yeah, we got some range now. Pretty maneuverable little ship, really. Not super fast at accelerating, but that's kind of to be expected because there's only one atmospheric thruster going in each direction except for down. So if you want to get some extra speed or some extra braking power, you need to kind of pitch yourself that way. And do not go upside down. There are no thrusters facing that direction. So this is the ore patch that we know about. Got that one all marked up. That's our gold patch over there. That's our cobalt and nickel, or yeah, cobalt and iron patch. Pretty sure there was nickel over here too, though. I mean, I know there's nickel by the base. No. Where is there nickel? I know there's nickel somewhere. I found nickel at one point. Iron we know about. Well, I know there's cobalt here because this is where I got it from. Why are we stuck? Oh. Cobalt, iron, and nickel over there. Where am I? Oh, okay. Is it? Oh, this was the cobalt and iron deposit that we found in the later episode. This is the one that we actually started with. Over here. Yeah, I'm getting myself confused. Should probably turn that signal off so I don't get myself so mixed up. I thought it was odd that I did not see a hole. But yeah, there's the cobalt, there's the nickel, and not only that, there's all the rocks that we left sitting on the side here. That's just a bunch of stone that we were picking up down on the bottom that we kind of threw out but didn't do anything with. So we've got a 50-mile range or a 50-kilometer range. We can go 50 kilometers away from there. I mean, we don't really need any other deposits, but it might be nice to kind of scout around and see what's in the local area, just terrain-wise and that sort of thing. It looks like we got a pretty decent amount of tundra all around us. It's a bit difficult sometimes to tell which direction is which. You can follow the sun, you can watch the sun, see what it does, and if it goes directly over your head, you know that you're at a pretty low latitude. If it's off to the side near the horizon, you're at a higher latitude. But you can't really tell whether you're in the northern hemisphere or the southern hemisphere. Such things don't really have any meaning in space engineers at the end of the day, because even when you get up into space, you know, you might be looking at the whole thing upside down and you don't really know. Anyway, I got it working. I figured out how to do that. I don't know what the problem was, but it doesn't really matter what the problem was, I guess. Welcome to Space Engineers. It's out of early access, but there are still some bugs in it. And this will end up being a long video, and it will also take me forever to get ready because I'm going to have to splice two videos together. And hopefully nobody's too upset about, you know, missing the last little bit of construction. It will not be the last ship we build, I promise. And this was honestly one of the simpler and less interesting ones in the big scheme of things. This is a very small ship. So to dock up, we'll level ourselves out first. We know we're high enough. Switch cameras now. Make sure we turn on our connector. Get ourselves more or less overhead, then drop down our altitude some. Fix our alignment. Drop down our altitude some more. Fix our alignment some more. Drop down our altitude a little bit more still. Double check the alignment. Eventually the magnetism will kick in here. There we go. And then we will lock, turn off our thrusters, turn off our gyroscope, and set ourselves into recharge mode. And how long is it going to take us to recharge this thing? The probe battery will be fully recharged in 3 minutes. So we started off with about 75% of charge because this is still the original battery from the respawn pod. But now that we've got it attached to all this, we can actually make use of that power, finish, you know, recharging it up, and life is good. All right, thanks for watching. Again, sorry about the mess. Like I said, I have no idea why that didn't work. I just reloaded the game and suddenly I was able to access this, you know, through the remote grid and everything. So there we go. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. Thanks. Bye.